So Thailand's travel restrictions constantly changing. It's really hard to keep up. I live here in Bangkok and I have a hard time keeping up sometimes. So with the latest restriction changes announced yesterday, I thought this would be a great opportunity to come out in the city and see firsthand what is open and what isn't open. So first off, parks have opened, which is fantastic news. There's a bit of confusion around it because when it was announced yesterday, they said parks would be open effective immediately, but the parks departments and like the individual staff at each park, they weren't actually quite ready to open. So there was confusion when people arrived at the parks in the morning and they weren't actually open. So each park has staff and checkpoints at every entrance, so they just need a little bit of time to get ready, but they are open. And walking through here, you can see they actually rushed it so much they didn't get a chance to even cut the grass in a lot of the places here. But then also not all areas are open. Anywhere that people would gather, like somewhere behind me here, or the basketball courts or the exercise equipment, that's all actually closed off. So there's a school behind me just here. The schools are actually closed and it's online learning at the moment. For anyone wanting to come over as a teacher, it's not necessarily the best time, but there isn't anyone traveling here at the moment, so it's not all bad either. One of the more confusing things, because malls have remained open, it was really hard to get information on whether cinemas were open or not. So as you can see, the cinema behind me is shut. There's a sign here just saying it's closed until further notice. And while the malls are still open, there's hardly anyone here. They're very quiet at the moment. And then also from yesterday, tattoo parlors, nail salons and massage places all became open. The massage places have been kind of open a little bit. They weren't officially open, but they've been doing things like, you know, with the roller door kind of halfway up, so you could just go under if you did want a massage. But from today, they're officially open. So the rule is they're only doing foot massages apparently, but I mean, basically they're all open anyway. So I had been to a couple of the different like tattoo shops around and none of them were open, but I was in the touristy areas, so I think those shops rely heavily on tourism. Now there's a tattoo shop just behind me here. This looks like more of a local one and they're open. All restaurants and street food vendors have remained open. Even these little market style indoor-outdoor places have remained open, which is good because that lunch was amazing. And then I guess the question everyone wants to know is like, are the bars open? The short answer is no. Officially they're closed, but the longer answer is that a lot of them are open and they're serving food, or they're open and they're just like not serving alcohol. You know, but they're being sneaky about how they do it, kind of. You know, there's an unusual amount of people drinking tea out of teapots in these bars, but you know, even just walking around today, I've noticed quite a few places that appeared open, or I've been invited into places like that. So they're definitely out there. You can find them. Alright, so I'm exhausted. That's another day of me doing 22,000 steps and 17 kilometers of walking around the city, but I enjoyed it anyway, so I hope this was informative. It's just, I thought it'd be a good thing to do for people to see like what's actually happening here because it's changing so often. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.